Welcome to Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium, home to the 1984 national champion BYU Cougars, and this, one of the more intimidating venues in all of college football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened.
Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle.
Got some room, and to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finished it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So BYU's offense will get the ball for the first time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Finds a little space. Flushed through behind his pad. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The play action fake. Grab in backfield. It's Martin.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. BYU has this offense clicking.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
Run the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route guard against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Quick strike through the air for the score. Makes the point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. He's up to 57 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I
breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And and that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Spits it out to the back. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Roberts. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put in play from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Hillstead. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Complete downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's Marco. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Let's it go to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. This time on target. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Williamson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They're going to test the right side with this one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Tyson. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. He now has 80 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. Snags it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. On 3rd and short, just trying to get... touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Hillstead. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Toss to the outside. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Under fire. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. What a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense.
And how about the finish to this first half? This defense trying to hold on, not give up points. They flip the script, force the fumble, scoop it up, score it, and bring all the momentum right into the half with this football team.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get the second half started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. And he'll be stopped at the 17. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Using his legs, it's Tyson. Got the first down, looking for more. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop. coming up. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Now they're going to throw it. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I tell you what, this is part of the field. Once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Extra grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Looking left. All by himself. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Hillstead. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it near midfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So Palmer
hits the accelerator to the right. The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cougar. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, BYU. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
Nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for space, it's Tyson. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides to the back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Leaves it with the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on third down.
Trying to keep the run alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. Got room to work. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Cougars are ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Oh, man. Almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying play action. There's the pressure. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the fourth down.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, the gift to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. It's good. All tied up here in the fourth quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Oregon.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
A design run for the quarterback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Oh, he's got some space. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. This would be a really long field goal try. Needs some yards as they hustle to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll do it himself on the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the field.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Timeout is called by the defense as 12 seconds remain in the football game. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Makes the grab, it's Bachmeier. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to pass a clock and enemy. Under fire. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your confidence.